Hello everybody, you're watching loopyfrog, and today we are talking about comfort polishes. Basically something which you return to when you're looking for something familiar, or a polish which feels like putting on a comfy sweater. Can be nostalgic polishes, basically the polishes you feel most comfortable wearing. So polishes which are like going back to an old friend. Maybe you revisit them because they make you feel calm or they bring you back to yourself. So let's put my little plushie to one side. Don't want to get polish on her. Right, so we'll go through each one in my little basket and we shall swatch as we go along. So the very first one that came to my mind without even having to think is this polish here, and it is Tonic Luminescent. It's just the perfect comfort polish for me. It's just so easy. It's just easy, you know? And it is just such a beautiful polish. From 2016. Let's get the first coat on. It's like gossamer wings, you know? It's ethereal and ghostly. It has a gentle glow with delicate scattered hollow in there. Look at that even on the first coat. It's just lovely. The shift is mainly from aqua to purple, but you can see magenta and gold at the edges a little bit there. Just beautiful. It's just pure ease, you know. The next one I have is Illyrian Moonshine, and this is from the Nil collection 2017. It's a black and blue sheer base. Well, it's not too sheer, with copper shimmer. So pretty. Green iridescent glitter. No. Green to red iridescent glitter. Hollow glitters. And then there's tiny purple specks in there. It sounds like there's a lot going on, but it's just so cohesive and it's just so pretty. It's just gently twinkling away. And it's magical. And the next one that sprung to mind immediately was Vapid Lacquer Cyberpunk. And I love this polish so much. I've had it for quite a while. This dates back to 2017. What's weird about this is I have worn this quite a few times. And I'm not even seeing a fill line. So I think this is a magic bottle that it's just never going to run out. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on. So it is a linear hollow with rose to gold multichrome shimmer. It has flashes of green and purple in there as well, I think. It's basically a saturated hollow ultra chameleon chrome kind of thing, and it is just gorgeous. Honestly, my memory of this polish is always a lot more gunmetal in my head, and then I get it on and there's more colours in there. It's weird, like my memory of it is a bit different, but it does come out differently depending on the camera, and if you bring out the hollow more, you see it's more metallic. If you have it under bright lights, you can see the colours more. It's an interesting one. The next on my list is by Beautiful Unlimited, and it is The Chosen One, obviously a Buffy reference. And it's a silver holographic base with purple to red to copper multichrome, silver hollow microflakies and glitters, and 3 types of UCC flakies. Again, there's a lot going on in here, but it's so cohesive and it doesn't look busy on the nail, you know? And I think this is just gorgeous. There, that's better. It's just so gorgeous. And as you can see, I've worn this one a lot. The fill line is about there. And the next one is another one from the same collection as Moonshine, and that is Illyrian Alien. I didn't realise it was from the same collection when I picked these out, by the way. So that's the 2017 Nil collection. And it is a grey base with a slight army green tone to it. You can sort of see that on the edges. And it's got hollow flakies and pink to purple shimmer. And I love the name too, because you know I love my sci-fi and just anything to do with the galaxy and sci-fi I just love. That is quite sheer in the first coat, but it will build up. That's another one I've worn a fair bit. I think the full line is about there. Okay, now we have a lovely, cool, calm green. And it is A. England Punk. And, well, I say calm, but it's like, it's bright, but it's subdued at the same time. It's just a lovely green with a soft holographic in there. It's quite a cool base, I think, but obviously the hollow adds a bit of warmth in there. And you can basically get this, on short nails anyway, you can basically get this in one coat. And it's from the British Subcultures collection. See what I mean? Like it does have a vibrancy, but it's not screaming at you, you know? Okay, now I had to put a couple of blues in here because blue was my first favourite colour. Well, blue and yellow as a kid were my two favourite colours, but blue nail polish was my favourite to wear when I was a kid. And this is the kind of blue that I would wear Barry M, Damson, this sort of shade, maybe a little bit darker sometimes. I would get told off at school for wearing blue nails. And I'm not including that in my thing, but I'm just showing it as an example of the kind of blue that I would have worn. The two blues I'm going to show you now. This one is by A. England and it is Skinhead. And it's an indigo blue, so there's a drop of purple in there. And I love that. I love an indigo. It just feels very me. Again, this is just such an amazing formula. You could maybe get away with one coat. Just look at that lovely shade. It's just so easy. It's like a pair of jeans, putting on a comfy pair of jeans. And the next one, it might not necessarily give cozy vibes, but it is a comfort sort of polish for me. And this is Zoya Dream. And it's because it reminds me of the night sky, and it's like one of my favourite things is the night sky and space and all its wonders. And this is kind of what it's like. So it's just a lovely blue with scattered hollow. It's quite a deep shade. It gets deeper as you build it up. I would say blue is the most me. Oh, she says, wearing a blue. So it kind of, if I put on a blue, it feels like going back to my old self. Now the next one is going to surprise you all because it's quite a bright, quite a strong shade, but it's one of my favourite polishes ever, and that is by Blackheart Beauty, and it's, well, Galaxy Effect Pink. I'm not going to swatch it on the wheel. I'm going to actually swatch it on a stick so that I can just keep the stick and keep it forever, because the fill line is there and it's making me antsy. Because it's going to run out and I shall be sad. So, here we go. Well, it's quite a small wee brush. I have not worn this in ages. Honestly, just looking at it again is making me feel happy. There's something about it. It's got a real jelly look to it. And even though the hollow in there, it's like hollow dust really, because it's not linear. It's not really scattered as such. It's what I would call hollow dust. And it's just so gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, I do have a backup bottle of this. Thank you so much to Claire Gray for that. But weirdly, I swatched them side by side and they're just slightly different. Maybe I should do a comparison for you just for science. Right, now we are getting on to the purples. It's funny because I think of purple as Ain's colour, because purple is Ain's favourite colour. So, you know, I never claim it as my colour. But I was being very honest with myself and deciding which polishes genuinely make me feel calm and chill. Quite often there were lavenders and lilacs and things. So The first one is by Zoya, and it is aptly named Serenity. And it's weird because, again, there is a little bit of brightness to it, but it's also almost slightly smoky. And it's just a medium purple. But there's just something chill about it because it's not bright and in your face. I mean, Serenity really is the perfect name for this shade of purple. You know, it's just the type of shade that is just so easy to wear. I absolutely love it. The fill line is about there. So I'm already thinking of buying a backup because I think it was the Island Fun collection, which is 2015. So I'm kind of a little concerned that it's not going to be around forever. The next one is Glam Polish Peace of Mind. And the fill line is about there. This is a funny one. It's a little bit of a tricky one because it's purple, but there's cool and warm colours in here because of the shimmer. And it sometimes photographs very blue, but it is a purple. It really is a funny one. Do you see what I mean? Like you're seeing that base there and it is coming across on camera very blue. But maybe the pink side of the shift is like adding warmth. And there's some hollow in there as well. It's a tricky one because you can see the pinks and the blues. When you swatch it and it comes out a bit more blue than you're sort of expecting. It's a funny one. Right, and the next one, very old. This is probably one of my oldest indies. I don't even know what year this is from. The fill line is about there. And it's one of my favourite cam polishes to wear. This is Lily Pad Lacquer Blue Lace Agate. And it's like a silver lavender with blue shimmer and just a soft hollow in there. There is something about the finish of this when you top coat it. It's... oh, I don't know how to describe the finish. It's just so lovely. It's almost glassy, like a glassy finish. And it's just so chill. It's making me feel calm looking at it. Right, the next one is not an old fave, it's a new fave, and that is OPI, Campai OPI. And whilst this is fairly new in my collection, I know, because I know myself, that I'm going to go back to this one a lot. And it's basically like, it's an interesting shade. It's like a periwinkle blue-grey. It's almost smoky, but soft. What an utterly lovely shade. Oh. Okay, I need to put on comfort polishes more because this is making me feel nice and calm. And my last of the purples, and this is A. England Mina. Again, this is new in my collection, but I just adore this polish so much. This is the kind of polish that I would quite happily wear all the time, and I would want a backup if I ever find one. As you know, this is No More. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. So beautiful. And A. England's hollows, it's kind of a flat hollow, but I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I mean, I actually really like that because it gives a sort of a glassy look, and the flame isn't so strong it takes over the colour, you know? And I just love the look it gives. Oh, so lovely. I had to put a neutral in here, and one of my favourite neutrals is basically like a putty shade. I love putty shades and mushroom shades as a neutral. So a nice neutral is like the ultimate comfort because it's just like putting on a comfy jumper, you know? And I have chosen Artist Nails Lulu. This is a pretty old Artist Nails at this stage. And it's basically a grey beige, a greige, if you like. It's just a lovely putty shade. And there is a gentle warmth to it. And that makes it feel like a relaxing neutral to wear, you know? Look at that shade. Oh, so nice. Righty-ho. I'm going to let these all dry and we'll come back for a second coat in a wee minute.
A few minutes later.
Alrighty, it's been more than a few minutes because my timer was on mute and anyway. Right, let's go back to the beginning. This is Tonic Luminescent and I think, where's the fill line? It's hard to tell because gravity. Fill line is about there. Yeah, I read on a blog post somewhere someone described it as gossamer wings and I thought that's literally perfect because that's kind of what this is. And luminescent is a really good name for it. Hope you can see the purple side because it goes to aqua to sort of violet. It's hard to catch shifts in this light. At least you can see the spooky blue side. Yeah, it's just ethereal and ghostly. Right, next is Illyrian Moonshine. There's a little more glitter in here than It's funny because my memory of the polish in my head is not always accurate. I think that's good in too. What a gorgeous polish. That is just so lovely and it's just gently twinkling away. Here we have the Magic Bottle Cyberpunk, which never seems to run out. It's weird. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm very glad. Here it is. Second coat. Absolutely perfect formula. That is so good. Just gorgeous. I love a shifty shimmer and hollow mix, as you know. Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, the chosen one. Yeah, that's good too. Seemed a little sheer in the first coat, but that really builds up beautifully. You can see the purple to red to copper multichrome going on there. So good. And here we have Illyrian Alien. That 2017 collection was really cool. Someone put up a lovely blog post about it. This is a little bit more sheer than I remember. I'm wondering if that might need a sneaky third, to be honest. Look at that pink to purple shimmer. So gorgeous. Right, these two are kind of good in one, but we'll just do a second and see. Oh, I love A England formulas so much. And you know, I think that influences my decision as well when thinking about a comfort polish, something that's just easy to work with. It's not a bother to put on and it's not crazy to wear. Here we go with A England Skinhead. This lovely, lovely indigo blue. With that typical A England hollow. Just soft and glassy and not in your face. Ah! My lid came off. So we have Zoya Dream. And that's a lovely deep blue with scattered hollow. We all know these ones. I'm glad Zoya made a few of these. You know, we've got Storm and Finley and Merida. They're all so good. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And it just feels so me. Now we have my precious. My precious. I'll get my Gollum on with this one. This is by Blackheart Beauty. And it's a lovely magenta jelly with hollow. Look at that lovely, just see that lovely jelly look. Oh. I just love it. I just do. Right, onto the purples. And we have Zoya Serenity. Lovely, lovely 2-coat cream. Just beautiful. Absolutely lovely formula. Perfection. And it is serene. Now we have Glam Polish Peace of Mind. With my eyes, I am seeing way more purple than it is showing up on camera. It's tricky to capture. And we have the lovely Lily Pad Lacquer Blue Lace Agate. Lovely silvery lavender with blue shimmer. And a little delicate hollow. Look how lovely that is. That is so lovely. It's got a glassy finish in the same way that Tonic Luminescence does. Luminescent, sorry. Okay, and here we have OPI. Kampai OPI. And I think they describe it as a periwinkle blue-grey, and I think that's a pretty good description. I, of course, love the name. Look at that colour. I love it. And here we have a England Mina. And it's a light periwinkle sort of shade with hollow. This is just so lovely on. Just an utterly lovely, lovely polish. I feel like I've said the word lovely a million times in this video. Okay, and the last one is Artist Nails Lulu. Just putty goodness. And it's a warm greyish, so you know it does have those cozy vibes because it's got a little bit of warmth in there. Wow, well this sure was interesting because I didn't expect my palette to be like this, but I wasn't thinking about that when I was picking them out. I literally just went through my entire collection and thought, honestly, which ones bring me comfort? And so here we have it. So don't forget, this is a collab video, and so please do check everybody else's videos down below. I'm so curious to see everybody else's. I'm kind of expecting mauves. I'm expecting a lot of mauves for some reason. Let's see if I'm right. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!